Hello everybody, how is it going? I hope you always pretty good. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My complete name is Helena Fania Dogur. Please call me Fania. I am a college student of English Language Education Program, Faculty of Teacher Training and Educational Science, Indonesia Catholic University of St. Paul, Ruteng. Okay, in this video, I am going to explore about domestic and international tourism. There are some points that I want to explain to you. So let's go! In my mind, traveling is an opportunity to take a break from our routine. The journey here is really done, not because of completion, but because of the will of oneself to achieve a satisfaction. A journey is not meant as an escape, but part of the search for identity that makes a person rich in experience. The most valuable life experiences when you get more than what you expect. Joy and sorrow that must be. And all of that makes you more mature, and you realize how wonderful life is to be enjoyed. So, what the reasons people have to travel in their life? There are some points that I want to explain to you. The first value is health. There is a saying that health is more important than material possessions. What is the use of possessions when our inner and outer desires cannot be fulfilled? And that causes us pain. Imagine having to deal with obligations that must be fulfilled every day. Their days are full of busy life, and these make us stressed and even depressed. Rest at home is not enough to get rid of a situations like this. We need more time, a more relaxed atmosphere, and suitable place for refreshing. So, traveling in this case is the right choice to get out of these problems. Because any job is easy, will make us bored if it is done repeatedly without entertainment and holidays. So that there is a saying, this world is not only as large as a work desk. You must take time off for a vacations immediately. The second is social values. Socializing is a very positive thing that can be done anywhere and anytime. In traveling, we definitely need other people to help us if there are obstacles. In addition, by traveling, we can meet new people who have different characteristics. We can make friends with them, tell each other about their habits, and I think that has a very positive effects on us. The more friends makes our relationship work well and increase the sense of socialism with other people. The last point is satisfaction's value. Many people say that traveling only costs money, which is not really the case. Money can be sold, but that happiness can only be created by doing what we want. And when that can be achieved, we will feel satisfied. Inner happiness will share a very good benefit for our health. So, what's wrong with us using our money to get happiness? It's not the main goal of human life to achieve happiness. The next, there are two destinations that I want to explore. The first, from the local destination, I will explore about Padar Island. And for the international destination, I will explore about Seljalandsfoss waterfall. So I begin from the local destination. Padar Island is one of the most beautiful destinations in Labuan Bajo, Flores. This island is the third largest island in the Komodo National Park area. Because its nature is so beautiful, UNESCO has included Padar Island as one of the World Heritage. To come to these islands, visitors have to do trekking, passing hundreds of steps. And about natural attractions, the Honda PCX Luxury Trip event, which took place from 23 November to 1 December 2018. They had the opportunity to visit this island. For the cultural attractions that Manggarai people usually do are tati dancing, saya dancing, rangkok alu dancing, nengo, mbata, and etc. What makes tourists interested with our culture. Then, for the event, because Padar Island is well-known destinations and event, UNESCO has included Padar Island as one of the World Heritage Sites. The Manggarai custom give thanks and gratitude to their ancestors by holding a Teng Hang event. The next is, how is the life of people in there? Generally, the characteristic of Manggarai community's lifestyle is simple because their ancestors were farmers. But over time, the flow of globalization made them change. Little by little, they began to follow the Western culture, and this was threatening the fading culture of Manggarai. Then, the people's outlook on life will influence the value in their lives. The characteristic of Manggarai people in general is upholding brotherhood. They even consider foreigners to be their relatives because they have such basic characteristics. The Manggarai people in Labuan Bajo are known as very friendly people, like to help others and have a high spirit of socialism. Besides that, Manggarai people are known as people who are very polite in speaking, and finally, they are hard workers. And the next is how the way to Padar Island from Labuan Bajo. There are boats to Padar Island that can be done via several alternative routes. For alternative sea transportations, you can see open deck Komodo trip only IDR 600 per person. The length of the tour is 1 day covering Padar, Rinca, and Komodo Island spot. Then, what is the state of the destinations during this pandemic? I believe that almost all tourism activities in the world are hampered by this pandemic. As we know, the number of visitors to Padar Island has decreased due to this pandemic. Only local visitors have visited here. There are no visitors from abroad, but in general, all destinations in Labuan Bajo are currently being built. This is done to make tourist objects in Labuan Bajo more attractive and beautiful. Then, how is the conditions of community there? Of course, community activities also limited due to this pandemic, which causes the income of the community to decrease and even not exist at all. The second is Seljalandsfoss waterfall as international tourism. Seljalandsfoss is one of the best-known waterfall is Iceland. It is 65 meters tall according to the National Land Survey of Iceland, and it is breathtakingly beautiful. It is a must visiting Seljalandsfoss when visiting the south coast. The beauty of this waterfall is able to make people interested. The weather is clear. The green grass lies that spoil the eyes, especially when enjoying the sunset from this place. It must be beautiful. For the natural attractions, along with a multitude of South Iceland's most famous natural attractions, Seljalandsfoss can be seen in Justin Bieber's music video for his song I'll Show You. The waterfall was also a feature waypoint during the first leg of the sixth season of This Amazing Grace, an American reality TV series. And for the lifestyles of Iceland peoples, the first is the Iceland people prioritize the characteristic of independence. The second, Iceland society and culture strongly recognize gender equality. The third, recognize the right of the gay people. The next, one of the most atheist countries, and they really love art and writing. You could say that the reading rate of the Iceland is up to 100%. And for the next point, low social inequality. And in this country, the safest country in the world. So safe this country does not have soldiers and police like other countries. And for the last point, how the conditions this country during this pandemic. Now, this country took advantages of the work from home implementations period during the corona pandemic to fix its tourism infrastructure. The Iceland government gives concessions to tourists who want to visit there, but they must first quarantine in Iceland and will be allowed to visit tourist attractions so that tourists who go to Seljalandsfoss waterfalls also still exist, only because the number are different. Okay, my friends, that's all my presentations about domestic and international tourism. Thank you and